best overseas player combinations. No influence from the group, no discussion. Pick four.
I think RCB, let's see. I think form is something which matters so much in this game. So I think the obvious one, I think Bethel goes in for me. I think we saw that with India at the T20 World Cup. You got to pick your batter who's most in form, who's hitting it the best. So I do think Bethel goes in. I do think Hazelwood, if he stays fit, remains. I think Romario Shepherd has to be there. Just I think for his six hitting ability. Um, the fourth one is interesting. I think Salt.
Okay, so Tim David sits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying too. And
Yeah.
I don't know, Ayush, you were kind of saying, hey, Salt or Bethel, right? One or the other, not both.
I mean, to be honest, I would love to see Salt and Bethel play, but I think we discussed this in detail in the last call that we can't be choosing players in a vacuum, and we have to like keep in mind the batting order of the entire team, right? And if Salt plays, obviously he opens with VK, we assume, and then like Bethel comes in at one down or two down or whatever, and then like a lot of other people have to move their positions around just to accommodate that. And then you lose that six hitting capability at the end. Like, okay, fine, you have Romario, but let's not forget what Tim David did for us like every other game. And it's easy to forget because it's not like 50 plus scores every other game, right? It's like a 20, 30 run cameo, which is it's tough to recognize, but it makes a huge difference every game, and he does it so consistently. So I think the balance of the team will go a bit off. So I mean, I'd love to see Bethel and Salt play, but I don't see that happening. Given that we won the IPL last year, and all the Indian batters like Kohli, Patidar, Jitesh, Krunal. I mean, even if Padikkal plays as an impact player, we know he's going to play at the top of the order. So we can't be moving everyone around and experimenting that just to accommodate one player, which I mean, either Salt or Bethel. Yeah.
Yeah, fully agree, man. I think you're basically saying we have our numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of already locked in. So this said foreigner is gonna have to bat 5 or 6. And is that the right role for Bethel? Perhaps not compared to David. No, I think should be the way we ended that segment last time is, we don't think RCB will tinker with the winning formula. I think we'll kind of keep the balance the same. I also, man, I do want to make an argument for Jacob Duffy as well. I think outside of just as Hazelwood's replacement, I don't know how this could ever fit, but I was imagining a world in which we can play both the Pacers and Romario Shepherd, and one of our, pure play overseas batsmen. What do you think of that combination?
I think it's going to be a little bit like, how when it comes to, it's going to be about the matchups, it's going to be about the situations where I don't think it's going to be like, if you look at it the way it's in football, right? Like they don't look at it as starting 11 and 4 subs. There's a little bit of like this is 15 who I will use for like the 90 minutes, where I do think that I think we're going to see a little bit that in the IPL, we're already seeing it where it's going to be very fluid in terms of who is our first choice like team playing, right? I think it's going to be like, okay, if we're playing at Lucknow, which is a little bit of a slower track, we're going to be changing the batting lineup up a little more, right? Like I don't know, Jacob Battle against spin, let's see how he fares there. Phil Salt has actually had a really poor World Cup, so does he kind of go immediately into the 11, or do kind of RCB say that, listen, let's take a check on this? Big decisions to be taken. I always just find that, we like with these IPL preview chats, we sit and discuss who the starting 11 is. And then by game 3, it's like completely ripped up. And we have like, there's always some new guy who's going to emerge and suddenly like, we're like, oh man, how do we never think of him? Like, how many of us thought Phil Salt would be like that shoe in into the 11 at the start of last year, right? Like it just suddenly clicked, I feel.
Yeah, yeah. But Shubi, I can't let you sit on the fence. So, final verdict, like, who plays in game 1?
Game 1, I'm going with the 4, bro. I'm going to go with the 2 Englishmen, Romario and Hazelwood, if he's fit.